How's everybody? Hope everybody's safe. BMW, Be More Wise, MC, Michelangelo, coming at you with another video. It ain't gonna be a long one, it's a nice little short one. I'm gonna get straight to the point. But first thing I'm gonna need you to do is like it, subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm trying to reach 100, trying to get to that yard. You know what I mean? Trying to get that yard up there on the board. Subscribe, comment, like. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the ones that's viewing it, you see how I'm coming. The sickness of our people, what's going on, the murders, our children is being taken away from us. The generation is being taken away from us. And there's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? And I want to call this video, Many More African American Children Will Die. I know some of y'all can't stomach it, or it may like turn you some type of way, but it is what it is. Many more African American children will die. And I'm going to read a little scripture, and please don't look at me as being such a holy man, because the Most High tells us not to be too holy or too wicked. So, but it's a scripture that I'm going to read that means makes a lot of sense and holds a lot of weight. And this is something that we're not doing. And by us not doing it, we're seeing the results of it. It's like if you got a test you got to take for school and you don't study, you're going to flunk. So we flunking right now, because don't nobody want to study. And these pastors out here, these ones that call themselves reverends and put that word in front of their names, they supposed to be telling the flock and telling the people what to do. But a lot of them not going to do it. You know what I mean? They're dumb dogs. They don't bark. And there's death creeping up around us each and every day. But they don't want to bark. They don't want to let the people know what's going on. That death is coming. This is what you need to do. But I'm going to read it. Hosea 4:6. And it says, my people, we are his people, are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I will also reject you for being priests for me. Because you have forgotten the law of your God, I will also forget your children. I will also forget your children. I will also forget your children. Are the reverends telling you all that? So all these things that we are indulged in, these holidays, killer days, the Most High God don't like for us to indulge in these things. All this ungodly music that we're listening to, drugs that we are pumping into our body, unclean foods that we're eating. See, all that, the Most High takes that into account. And he let those bullets fly. And when those bullets fly, they hit our children. And sometimes our children is born with autism, like in this video that you're about to see. So that's judgment in some kind of way. And for the parents out there who got autism children that's suffering from this illness, you have to be on point. You have to stay on point. You can't be getting high. You can't be getting drunk and falling asleep. You can't be running after no sex and have sex demons on you or party demons on you. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention to your child, because they may be 12, 13 years old, but they have the mind of a baby, of an infant. But they can get up and they can run and they can jump and they can walk. So that means if you're not on point, they can walk right out the crib. They can easily be lured away from you. But I'm going to get into the video. You know what I mean? It's not going to be too long. I'm going to get into it because, like I said, it was on my dome. And I'm going to bring it home to my peeps. And the ones that for y'all better listen up. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High ain't playing. He's not playing at all. Peep it.
Bring them home now. our boy. Let's make some more noise for our son.
An impromptu prayer vigil at the Hammond Hotel where Kyron Carter was last seen. The autistic 12-year-old has been missing since Sunday. Tonight's vigil was hosted by the Rainbow Push Coalition.
Hey, Rod.
Rainbow Push Coalition. Isn't that Reverend Jesse Jackson? That's one of his little coalitions or groups. I'm pretty sure that falls underneath his name. Reverend. And you calling yourself a reverend. But you're not going in the book. And you see those people out there, you're not telling them what to do. You're not telling them to drop all this nonsense that they're into for the sake and for the safety of their children. You're not telling them that, Jesse. And my man's out there too. I guess he's like one of Jesse's little man that got his little organization set up in his area. That's what you need to be doing. That's what you need to be telling the father of his son in Indiana who suffered from autism that died.
Rogers was there, and Nate, we understand the crowd tonight was just massive.
Absolutely, Corey and Don. That crowd on the prayer vigil hill just wrapped up within the last 10 minutes. But I'll tell you, one of the most amazing things that has come out of this very unfortunate and nerve-wracking situation are the scores of people that have come out in support of this family. We're talking about people from various ethnic groups, many telling me that they too know someone with autism and they simply want to.
See, he said many different people from different nationalities are coming out. They're going to want to know the truth also. And for the ones of y'all that's listening to this video, you better come on too. You better come on board also. You better learn the truth of the Most High. You don't have a choice. Because the laws of this world has misled you. They misled my people, and they also misled you. If you're a white person, a Chinese person, or a Latin person, they misled you also. So you're going to suffer also. So the smart thing for you to do is get with someone that know the Most High Word, that's going to tell you what to do, what not to do, what to leave alone, what to start doing, what to acknowledge, so you can bring a little bit of protection around your family and your children. See, I'm telling all of y'all this for a reason, so you better pay attention. And like how he said, all ethnic groups, they have children that suffer from autism also. So they got to play the same role. They have to stay on point.
To help.
We gonna bring you home. We're gonna bring you home. We not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit.
A father's passionate words to his son with autism. Hammond police say they've received hundreds of tips, but still no sign of 12-year-old Kyron Carter, last seen wearing a light blue shirt, blue shorts, and no shoes.
Last night we was out here till like 3 o'clock in the morning, going through bushes, along rivers, everything.
More than 1,000 volunteers, mostly strangers, have joined forces to help search. These ladies brought their horses along. Later in the day, volunteers hit the street with signs posted on their cars. Shannon Walker used to work with kids with autism.
Being with kids like, kids with special needs all the time, I just really felt like, I could just get a feel for something.
Surveillance video shows Kyron leaving the Best Western Hotel along 179th on Saturday. He and his mom were in town from Kansas City visiting family. Police say canine units trace Kyron's scent to the Little Calumet River, about 100 feet from the hotel.
Feel me? So he just walked up out of that joint. So where was the parental support and guidance and that barrier? Nobody wasn't on point. You know what you got. You know what the Most High gave you. He gave you a son with autism. You have to stay on point. It's clear cut. Because if they was on point and they see him walking out like that, they would have stopped him. They wouldn't allow him to walk out in Chicago too, somewhere out there. You know how nasty and dirty that city is. You wouldn't allow him just to walk out there like that if he wasn't on point. Certain things we gotta leave alone. Certain things we have to pick up, especially when you have these children that suffer from this autism.
Kyron's father believes foul play is involved.
He didn't just vanish. It's been over 5 days. And you mean to tell me he ain't came out for no food, no water, or nothing?
He don't have to, B. He could walk across the street and get mixed in with something that can just take him out. Just that quick. That's what you have to realize and understand. Yeah, foul play was involved. He was walking. Let's see how it turned out.
Now, Hammond police tell me they've devoted all of their resources to this search effort, including canines, drones, helicopters, and water crews. Volunteers are expected to return to the hotel as early as 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to begin searching again. In Hammond, Indiana, Nate Rogers, Fox 32 News.
But peep it though. They found him. You know what I mean? You can go up there and look at the next video that they have out there. Somebody already done posted, the news posted it up there that they found him. And they found him in the lake. What is it, the Calumet River, I believe? They found him there. So he walked. Yeah, foul play was involved. He walked to his death. And water don't play. That's like fire don't play. You feel me? So he got up out the hotel, walked across the street, walked down the street. It ain't gonna take him long. He probably ran over there and jumped up in there, ran up in there, and drowned. So there's lessons that we have to learn. You know? And I hope the father learned from this right here. To pay attention, to wake up. If it was something that he was doing, that he know deep down inside that he was not supposed to be doing, leave it alone. Make that right choice. Now you can help other fathers and other mothers. Tell them what to do. So now this is your job. This is the job he must do from here on out. For other children that's suffering like how his son suffered. And for your mothers out there, these single mothers, you better wake up too. Because your children, they on the clock. And you better get right. Because like I said, many more African American children will die. Why? Because we don't want to learn the Most High. And the Most High is letting these bullets and this death fly. And he ain't gonna discriminate. He don't care how cute you think you are. He don't care how much makeup you put on your face. He don't care nothing about that. How much weed you smoke. You better get your mind right. And you better get with a man or a group that can teach you the truth. And that just don't go for black people, African American people. That goes for the other nationalities also. But like I said, this Michelangelo, be more wise, subscribe, like it, comment. I'm trying to get to 100. I know you out there. Come on and get at me. I'm coming back with another video. I just wanted to lay this down for y'all. Go on.